But now I think the momentum just has switched towards MIBR's side, and winning in this meta, like not losing 16-14, but making it to overtime, winning it in the overtime, it's gonna give them so much energy. And I think if they go with this kind of if they go with this kind of motivation to the game, then it's going to be pretty easy for them. Mirage is also a map that is heavily dependent on momentum, and it's a bit more puggy heavy map, I would say. So yeah, it looks good for MIBR, but they had a few minutes break, so maybe W7M, they could refresh themselves, you know, in their heads, just cool off a bit, and yeah, start from scratch.
Jungle and connector smokes out for W7M as they charge the site. Looking to take CT as well. They'll do that semi-successfully. They'll lose Hera in the process. Fast flank coming in from ferzy. We know what she's capable of in a pistol round, and she may be looking to do the same. A pistol ace in the second map from Fera, and she is on the way here. This is a scary one. Sorry, not Hera. Hera is not alive. Coming out from Palace, and she's going to start then as she finds multiple by CT. So confident with that USP. Mary's lost all her angles, and she may lose this round unless she can find some headshots quickly. She can't, and even if she could, I don't know if she makes it to Regiane. The pistol round goes to MIBR then.
Brilliant retake here by MIBR. Unfortunate afterburn situation for W7M, but MIBR, they just managed to get those multi-kills. Important start for them as well, winning the pistol. After just I mentioned it, they have the momentum on their side. They're super motivated. They won the pistol now. They can afford to also to buy some rifles now here in this round. And W7M, they're saving. They just have a few pistols, a smoke, and 2 flashes. Probably trying to drop out B. Maybe they can get the bomb plant down, which would be already very good for this round. But look at the nade. It costs so much damage. Marion 12 HP, Luna 30, now a Molotov on top, and Regiane, oh, she's enjoying those eco frags. Can she get a third? It's Udina that's stepping in here as well. And now only Juliana left, but nothing she can do. ferzy gets the last one as well. Second one for MIBR. Smooth round, no casualty. It was pretty easy, and also bomb plan denied. So W7M 0-2, but now they can fully invest into AKs, and I'm looking forward to what their game plan is.
Yeah, they've been interesting on the T sides of the previous maps, but what of Mirage? This is where we start to find out. Maxed out on utility. Might going out towards the short position, not the window just yet. And a flash on the other side of the box. We've often seen these mollies towards the back boxes. That's an easy one for China to line up with that short smoke. But the window smoke comes through now. China was holding it with the FAMAS. It is early, of course. 4 smoke grenades for MIBR. So we'll see some towards connector soon as they try to hold their map control.
Yeah, they're heavily present towards mid. They got the mid control, pushing back Regiane from short, and now they can walk up connector. This was, I guess they're trying to go for an A split here. They cleared ramp, so they know no one is ramp. They have to focus on Palace right now. They're walking towards Con, and they catch up Keisha. Oh my god, this was
They see nothing on the ramp, and they think it's B. They started rotating towards the market there. The call was probably raised from Palace, as W7 could have heard that pop flash playing the swing on the ramp. That worked out swimmingly for them. Everybody in the right place. They might be looking for information and finding all the wrong clues. That leaves ferzy and Regiane. That leaves ferzy now to try and save her FAMAS because everybody else is gone. That really works well for W7M.
Absolutely. Great timing also with the walk out of Con. It's also good they managed to push out Regiane from short, but this is now what I'm wondering, because where is the communication here? They have to know if they molly push you back with a Molotov on short, that their game plan is to go towards connector, and then they were completely unaware that someone could walk out connector, and they were just standing there with the back towards Con. So this is again something that has happened also before in some round, where I'm wondering what happened to the communication at this moment. you know, just not being aware at all that there might be someone in connector, especially no one was really looking at it. This is a bit given away round, you know, like normally MIBR, they were in a good position, and now it's W7M's first round. MIBR still has rifles here. They were able to reinvest, but they're giving up mid again. Oh my god, look, Samys, she's so fast towards the short position, and Reggie, she's ready for her, but I don't think she saw her going. I don't think that she saw that she went into ladder, so this could actually be a crucial point here.
See how it works out. Reggie not going too far. I do wonder in South America who started all these rushes up short, because we know Olga loves to do this as well, which makes the hole in connector all the more glaring, although maybe they're just so used to avoiding Olga, nobody wants to peek it.
That's a great setup.
She can really stop the rotations here, Samys. We see Reggie start to get curious, and maybe Samys is caught sleeping there. I don't know. Normally good for the frag, not on this occasion. Swinging on the China as well. Bruno will turn things around. 4-on-3 now as the grenades start to sail towards connector. Let's try to hold on to what they can. MIBR, Reggie looking for a multi, but getting traded. Yadina behind the smoke, bomb getting planted for short. Yadina creeping around the smoke, but Mary, she was watching it. She looked away at the worst time. 2-on-2, there's a flank coming in from ramp as well. Mary will hold on to that. She sees the shadow, and Ferzy gets decapitated. That leaves Yadina in the clutch. 1v2 with a FAMAS again. Diffuse kit in tow. Looking towards Palace. Mary poking, prodding, but she can't win that duel. That FAMAS looks very threatening in this series, but not this time for MIBR.
And it's the second one for them. So it looks like they do not care at all what happened to them on Inferno, and they're just like playing a completely new game right now. They are so aggressive, so confident, and it's playing into their heads pretty good. So yeah, looks like a tiny momentum switch here on W7M side. MIBR now with the Nico, so I think it's gonna be pretty safe third round here. They're going towards A, setting up stair smoke, I think, and then you have 4 players from MIBR walking towards short, getting mollied off. I do think they cannot prevent the bomb plant, but maybe they can get a few extra kills, especially on Mari if she's not looking, but she is. And she cannot get a second. They're gonna be able to take her AK. Saving this AK would be great for sure, but maybe they even deny the bomb plant. Oh, they can't.
Oh, that's I love a meaty grenade. I really do. All kinds of protein in that one. Too much sugar as well. Extremely unhealthy for MIBR. China's off with her AK-47. Yadina and Keisha will do what they can. But as we've seen on the previous maps, back and forth we go. A great start for MIBR. I want to see all their pistol rounds now, the way they've gone today, especially with the likes of Ferzy. W7M are about to take the lead. Where's the explosion? That's so fun. It's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
We just went into another dimension.
Yeah. Maybe lost in time, in space. And now we have a third round from W7M. But MIBR, they're able to buy now Yadina on the op. So, I am very excited to see what she's going to do with that. This is what I love about Mirage, that you can just like be everywhere with the op. And she's going for the casual window peek. Actually, no, jumping towards short. And she has a good position here, but she just missed Mari for a millisecond. She would have.
Oh, here comes the molly.
But
Reshan deploys the molly. Will she hold a short position? Oh, the molly's a bit to the side.
Yeah,
maybe trying to force her to the other way. It's not going to work out though, is it? And Yadina's going to take lots of damage for that. Interestingly though, that's going to force her towards short, where there are problems towards the B bomb site potentially. Yadina's in a position to throw some grenades if they continue to commit to this. But Bruno's holding an angle, looking for someone to hop on the side of the van and wonder what's happening. Quick jump peek from Ferzy. Sure, she saw one. Very dangerous waters now for MIBR. Bomb left in the apartments as there are 2 players lurking around top mid for W7. 1 minute on the clock will be plenty of time. Nice pop flash, but nothing doing just yet. She's probably convinced that somebody's here. Sammy starts to peek, escapes just in time. She probably saw that there was 2. That is a big clue for the CTs. They're still keeping 3 players here. Udina's got a great angle, and Ferzy's got a great start as there are 2 kills here for MIBR. W7 not even onto the site just yet. They're kind of relying on Murray's lurk now. That might get spotted by Keisha depending on the timing. China's starting to wonder as well. Murray moving forward, but she can't take down Udina, who still has a strong angle. W7 may not get anywhere close to this bomb plot. Indeed, they won't. Shut down by MIBR.
Well done here. Also beautiful repositioning by ferzy. Perfectly played. Mari unfortunately couldn't get the kill on short. This would have maybe changed things up a bit, but it is a third for MIBR. They has two casualties after all, so also not that much of a catastrophe for W7M, because like every kill they get is like pretty much important, especially in the beginning of the round, just to keep the economy low. And now it looks like they're going fast towards catwalk again, jumping down mid, but they're going for the con control. Udina getting flashed back, and she misses the shot. Samys gets the entry on Udina, and now Samys going. She's trying to get into window, but actually she's waiting a bit. They can expect that she's just waiting for a re-aggression maybe from MIBR. But oh my god, look at the boost on short. This could be actually a good timing for Samys to get into window. They're not aware of her at all, and she does it. But she made a sound, but I think no one heard that, to be honest. Now they know that she's here.
She's really showing some presence then.
Miss smoke though, so kitchen rotation can see her. She's kind of stuck now in window. It's not the perfect situation. They know exactly where she is now.
She must have assumed that they heard her. It doesn't seem like they did. She must have assumed they did, or at least gone for worst case scenario and revealed her position. This is a very interesting scenario. The setups for the CTs on the A bomb site. Sammy's position, the rotation from Bruna. She's going to be making her way towards connector. Now, do the ramp players wait? How does Sammy stop them with these smokes up? That's the shadow player down, but Ferzy's here to trade. There's information again, that flank, but there's a flank on the flank now because Regian's coming in from short. Down she goes because Bruno's there as well, but she's behind the smokers. Ferzy goes to the right-hand side, starting to run now. Where is Bruna? Coming up the ramp with the bomb. Alone now as China plays default, looking for the stairs. 17 seconds to plant that bomb. Hey, she goes around China, and Bruna finishes off the job. Wow. 2 huge frags from Bruna as Ferzy gets the plant just in time as... Sorry, Juliana gets the plant just in time as Ferzy comes through. Down to the 1v1 now. Bruna playing triple, not holding the angle though, but she'll get a sound cue soon. Starting to wonder. Ferzy's being patient, and she gets the clutch. MIBR on these 1v2 clutches, they get another one.
And it's again Ferzy. I think it was Ferzy that won the 1v2 clutch with the FAMAS, wasn't? I think it was her. It
was Ferzy with a pistol ace in the previous map. Everything seems to be Ferzy. She was top fragging there, and she's almost top fragging here. Big frag, big impact frags from Ferzy. My God.
Yeah, this was beautiful by her. And a super important round for MIBR. Look at that again. Just isolates the first player, then spams the other one. She was aware that she was there and just like finishes it perfectly timed as well. And now W7M looks like they don't have that much money yet. 1 hero AK on Samys, which is absolutely justified. Samys has been so amazing with her entries and her aggression. Already always paid off. So yeah, if I would give an AK to some player, it would have been Samys. And they're going towards under. Probably trying to go for some split here. Still hold back by the Molotov. They have a bit of utility here to work with. Oh, but Regian, she has a good position. She will have the advantage here with the smoke, and she gets the kill on Bruna Killer, but I do not think she's aware that there's another player. She probably calls that under push is that. They're assuming maybe for some default play. And now we have Sammy still lurking around. Hera with the kill on China. And now they're starting to swarm towards A.
That gives Sammy some space to work with.
Absolutely.
She was position unknown. And that AK in part is just about keeping the CTs broke, but it may get worse than that. They're in a position to lose this round. They can't even rotate into jungle here. And that is a big problem.
Oh my God.
That's a nice spray, but she doesn't finish it off. And that bomb is planted. That really makes things harder for them. They've got a molly and 2 smokes for this retake, but still, it's going to be so hard. Even if they lose 1 more player before getting a kill, do they fully commit? They may go past the point of no return. As the ult is jiggling on the retake, Juliana rings the bell of Keisha. ferzy, here's that rotation. That's the AK taken down, but the other two have found themselves some rifles. Hera has some Kevlar as well, dropping everybody apart from Yadina in the smoke in a 1 versus 2. They go far enough to lose everything to a hero AK MIBR.
This is devastating for them. Samys has been so amazing, and this is again another impact round of her. I mean, just staying there. Like, she didn't try to go for the trade when Bruna Killer died to the con player. She just like stayed there, and she tried to kind of gamble that they would not assume that there's another player towards under, and it worked out perfectly. They were not aware of her at all. She took the perfect timing, got the kill from con, and yeah. This was it. They had the plant and they played the after plant situation pretty well. Although it was pretty close, MIBR, they had a good attempt on the retake. It could have gone both ways, to be honest. But in the end, W7M, they've just played it better. And yeah, this is a round that hurts a bit. It stings to lose a round like that for MIBR for sure. And now they're kind of out of money as well. I mean, they went for the force, but they only have 3 Deagles and 2 scouts, which is pretty interesting that they went for 2 scouts, not, I don't know, a scout and an AP or something. So yeah, this is quite interesting. Full equip on W7M side, full utility. This is going to be so much to work with to go for some execute or something. It's going to be amazing for them.
Unless they get scouted to death.
Yeah, this could happen.
One of the scouts will be in the hands of ferzy towards CT on A. The other one will be Yadina, also playing A. Well then, 2 toothpicks for MIBR. Let's see what the anti-force fire protocol is like for W7. Plenty of time for the time being. Looks like they're maybe going for a B split. Need to get a smoke up towards top con, surely, or one on short. That would work as well.
Oh, but look, you have 2 players in ladder, which is such a great position. Redian actually gets the kill, and they will not expect Keisha, and she gets 2 more frags. This was such a great setup, and now Yadina with the scout headshot. Oh my god, it's falling apart. They're losing to a few Deagles and 2 scouts. This is actually incredible, and China's gonna finish it off. These pistols are insane. I'm getting deja vu from the previous rounds where they just like had such insane impact with those pistol rounds. Absolutely amazing work here by MIBR. They didn't have a lot to work with, but look at that. And then Keisha with the 2 frags. This was so round winning. Look at that smile on Yadina's face when she got that scout headshot. It's such a great feeling to get a scout headshot, isn't it?
It really is. That's a terrible round for W7 to lose. Broke the money and then got broken. It continues with the scout. Sammy's left on an island. And look at she is feeling herself, landing all of these flicks with the scout. Mari's just stuck behind the boxes. She could get wallbang there as well. In the meantime, trying to clean up on the A bomb site. They will have more urgent issues there. Yadina's not done yet. She can go and pick up this AK now. Let these guys follow her if they want to. 4 on 3. Regian looks towards the A bomb site. Don't know if she realizes Juliana is there, but look at the range she's putting between her and the pistols, whether they're there or not. Very disciplined. This MIBR post up for a potential retake.
Bomb has been planted.
And the retake is pretty good, especially considering the position that ferzy has. And Regian with the fast kill on Juliana. Keisha following, and now it's just Hera. All alone, and it's a diffused by MIBR. 6th round from them. Great impact here by Yadina also. 3 kills from her. I love the scout damage she's doing. Like, she's being so great. And I mean, I've like mentioned it before. I think on overpass, I think she was a bit too quiet, and now she's like, it looks like now she's like stepping up so big. 116 ADR at the moment. Followed by Regian with 111.
We spoke about losing match points in normal time for W7 and what impact that might have on them.
Oh yeah,
but to lose to that force buy, that is even more recent. And those scout kills as well, the sheer hubris we're witnessing in mid is going to give MIBR an extra step. Keisha could find 2. She indeed will. shooting gallery for MIBR on the A-bomb site. There's a lot of util being used here. Arrow of the gun spotted. Some great bursts from China. He's been important from the beginning in the series for MIBR.
Look at that
3-round
smile.
lead, and Yadina is having the time of her life.
Yeah, she's enjoying herself. I love to see that. And it's a 7 for MIBR. Yeah, pellets drop. I mean, it's a good attempt though, but you always have to hard clear Sandwich. Otherwise, you're just gonna get farmed. I think they didn't clear her at all. And now a tactical timeout on MIBR side. So this is also quite interesting. They have been winning the recent rounds, and now they're taking a tactical. Wondering what they're talking about. Probably also maybe just like to refocus, to not like maybe be too over exaggerated or something, too overexcited or something. And it gives also W7M some time to maybe think what their game plan is, what they want to do. I guess they're just gonna probably start with a default round or something and try to end up with some execute. They do have the utility for that. A Galil only on Uliana, but it's fine. I think she can handle it pretty good. 4 rifles here, 4 AKs, and yeah, it looks like a normal default round.
Yadina coming to life, maybe at the most important time here, apart from against that match point, of course. 11 kills on the board. CT side Mirage looking comfortable. Make it 12. That's her in the lead then. Regiane on 11. W7M feels like they're in trouble on this T side. In some maps, that's been where they've been clawing their rounds back. I'm not feeling that strength at the moment.
Yadina is kind of error. She's now already on B. They kind of expect them that they might slip towards B here. They had a lot of information, like with a kill from Yadina, and now they're trying to get some information here. Ferzy got flashed in. I don't know. I think she didn't spot anyone. They were like all positioned towards the right side, but they hear the flash queue now. Dropped down. Yadina, she has to get a kill. She does, and does she get a second? Another
Oh my God!
This was beautiful.
All 3 so far. Yadina is the highlight reel on Mirage. Again,
she looks like a different player right now compared to Overpass. It is absolutely insane. Mirage is absolutely her map, and she's on 64 right now. 126 ADR, James.
night and day for Yadina.
Wow.
Highlight reel on Mirage. These were such clean frags, honestly. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Beautiful.
Beautiful work. Popping off now. Ready. Feeling it. MIBR pulling away from W7. They're going to have to dig deep. Maybe not in this round. But generally speaking, they're going to have to dig real deep if they want to come back into this, because Yadina is shutting them down. It's just the sheer brutalness of the frags. Yes, it's
so
an eco,
confident.
but it's exactly flicking straight in the dome. That's like 400 plus damage. It's unnecessary. But Yadina deems it so.
Absolutely amazing. I love how Yadina's waking up and stepping up and just kind of like carrying her team right now. Absolutely beautiful. She feels so comfortable on that map. You could see, you can feel it. And now there's not much left to do right now. I mean, they have one smoke into flashes. They're just going to try to pop out ramp, maybe go for the plant. But Yadina is here again. She's everywhere. They just can't avoid her.
W7M being served the cold dinner at the moment.
Oh, it feels like kind of like a punishment, you know, like why did we not just finish it with a 60-14 and a 2-0, and now we're getting destroyed by Yadina. This is like so frustrating. I mean, they look kind of like confident in the beginning, but now I think this kind of plays with their confidence and motivation, because losing rounds like that, it hurts, and being dominated that much by Yadina, it's definitely, it will leave some marks here. And she's again going for some aggression now towards mid, and she gets Dragon Mari and another one on Hera.
Oh my days.
Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing by Yadina.
It's just free for Yadina in that mid position. There's no trade fragging.
Nope, no
They're
flashes.
just trying to make it to the boxes.
Yes.
Like the Hunger Games out here.
He's gonna be on 20 soon, James. 20.
Look at the damage from on Bruno as well. You can see the frustration on her face as nothing is going W7's way. And again, these are worrying signs because, sure, even if they lose every other round in this half, 4-11 won't be great, but they will still have something that they can work with. You just wonder if they can dig deep enough to turn things around after many frustrating rounds now. Can you keep that focus and play at your peak? With Yadina being given the keys to the city in that mid spot. Very oppressive MIBR squad on the CT side.
It's a tough round. They are kind of surrounded. Yodina is already ticket. You have a player on jungle. Oh, they just saw her. They spotted her foot, so they know that there's someone on the left side jungle. Yodina is just focusing on ramp right now. They managed to sneak out Palace, but look at that. She refocuses. Ulyana was the refrag on China, but she's all alone. It's a 1v3. 80 seconds left. Yodina finishes it, and she's on 20 kills now. Almost an ace.
It's a weird one. To be with the AWP there at the end, just jiggling. I don't know if she fears dying after time, but they're not going to have the money for an AWP in this round. This is the last round. Kind of threw the last two weapons away there. Well, they had a chance, maybe trying to make something happen in that round, but I think the AWP was given away for free at the end. And it leaves them with a Mac 10 from Galil's some AKs. W7 may be running out of steam in this half. Halftime will be a relief for them, certainly. But maybe there's one more round in it for him. They find themselves an entry. Maybe some weapon upgrades. Sammy is dropped, but there's a player right behind her who hasn't been seen by ferzy just yet. She'll be focusing on B-Apps instead, trying to rotate back. But Yadina has made an appearance. That does not bode well for W7. ferzy still delivering. Mari getting a frag in the meantime, but the bomb's committed towards B, and the bomb's been dropped towards B. Hera hits the floor. 2-on-3 as Bruno holds an angle. Long time to wait for a teammate to come through. Outrageous from ferzy.
Yeah, that
walks and punishes.
Clean from ferzy.
Mari in a 1 versus 3. 1 minute. As she, oh no. Oh dear. That's quite telling of most of these rounds recently for W7.
Yes. I think you can see that their focus has just switched. The last rounds, they're missing easy shots. They're missing utility. It just seems like they're giving up.
Yeah, and maybe they have. We're going to head to a break. When we're back, we'll see if there is a pulse in W7M.
Could have sworn it was real, but with time started doubting myself. I play it on repeat, I would do anything just to turn back time. Memories are faded in the sun. I just wanna feel like when we were young, when we didn't need photographs and nostalgia to bring us back home. Bring me back, rewind.
Pistol time once again. And one of these players is very good at pistol rounds, especially today. And that player resides on the MIBR side. One ace in a pistol round earlier on, and pure devastation from pistol round to pistol round. It's ferzy. She'll have the Glock on this occasion. I would have given her a P250, but it's all Glocks and the Kevlar for MIBR. ferzy gets dropped at range by Uliana. Maybe that was the caster curse. Definitely needed a P250 in my opinion. Anyway, the rest of the MIBR squad are still en route on the road as Hera makes her way up towards the apartment. Seems that Brina will come and join her, but I think that might have been heard by MIBR. They'll be heading towards the A bombs right now. Bomb in tow, bomb on point. Keisha leading the charge as Mari falls back. She's got a defuse kit and a smoke grenade, which may come into play later. But look at that swing. They've lost the bomb. The bomb's committed, basically. The bomb standing on a spawn point for the CTs, leaving China alone. I think they pushed too far on this one in MIBR. Again, all Glocks on Mirage don't have the range, don't have the pistol.
Okay, that is quite interesting because, you know, like it's kind of like a classic round where you like explore A and then you just like try to take city control, but that you go over there with a bomb. This is quite interesting. That's something new.
As the first player as well, the bomb leading all the way.
Yes. Maybe they were not aware of it, so it can happen that there was just some miscommunication. And but whatever, it happened and it's over. W7M with the 5th round, and equal here on MIBR side. They're just going for a fast palace drop. It seems they have a player here positioned to give them a flash. Oh, but look at Samys with the dualies close. That's gonna be good. They're already reading that play. And she's ready for them.
If she goes down there, Mari actually has no one on ramp, but she'll be concerned that somebody is on ramp. Maybe ferzy will be there eventually. But Uliana, well, she's keeping an eye on mid for the time being. So if something goes wrong, this could become extremely awkward for W7. At least the rifle will be at range for them if something does go wrong, because the sheer numbers here. Again, the Julie spam will be quite interesting, though.
And they're not taking any space to get information, as you can see. They're just like playing it very defensive. They don't know if they're like close in BFs or towards lower. They have absolutely no information.
Very interesting. Sammy is keeping $2,000 in the hole, maybe to drop an AWP for her teammates. And
oh no!
Indeed, it is going to be an utter disaster. I'm not surprised to see this whatsoever. Uliana's got her bell rung, but she's still good for 65 HP. But again, so awkward. A risk taken by W7, which hasn't paid off just yet. We'll see what Sammy's money is like later. If they win this round, she'll have to buy her armor, of course. We can see a wrap of the MP9 now from ferzy, but the angles are being held. Keisha with 10 HP has lost her position. Can't imagine she gets anything more from this. Might as well jump out through the smoke of a knife, see what we can do. He will get the 2 kills then. So risks taken to try and get this AWP, 5,600. They'll be lacking grenades, but they've just about got the money.
Yeah, bomb plant was pretty successful though, and they also caused some economical damage to W7M. I would say that round was kind of successful, in my opinion, from MIBR. And now they have a full buy here on MIBR side. Now Mari and Sammy is gonna invest into something as well. Uliana no op yet, unless they drop her one, so I'm not sure if they're actually gonna buy an op. They have the money for it. Uliana can drop back the M4. Would have been great to see also Uliana having this kind of impact that Udina had with her op. It was absolutely insane. Udina carried this first half almost by herself. But Uliana, she has been so great as well on Inferno and on Overpass. She has always managed to like get those early entries, and I can see that happening on W7M side as well. Little break here. I mean, it's been a tough series, right? They've been playing for almost 3 hours.
Yeah. The last series was pretty long as well. Set this one back a bit. Lots of chat between the two squads, it seems.
Yeah, just like, you know, chat a bit, keep yourself awake. Oh, I'm wondering how people do that to play like in a full dark room, because for me, if I play and everything is like the lights are like completely turned off, it makes me tired because like my eyes are only focused on the monitor, and I feel like it's just like, you know, drags so much energy out of you. Are you like also a dark room player, or would you like to have some light on?
No, I mean, if I'm playing 99% of the time, I'm also streaming, so I've got lights
in
front of me, as well as the room lights, which, you know, illuminate the camera more, but also help me stay more alert and ruin my sleep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I take a different approach, certainly.
Yeah, that's, I get it. And now we're back here. Fast pace towards mid. Bomb there as well.
Ooh,
they're walking towards Catwalk, pushing back. Hera and Virgin with the entry. Bruna tries to buy some time with the smoke. They know exactly that where she is. They know that she's backside. They Molotov Kichimenu, but they're already here close. And another player on bench getting spotted, but Samys with 2 frags here. It's a 3v3 right now and no bomb plant yet. Yeah,
Keisha took a lot of damage in order to keep up the space, having to having to run through a Molotov on shorts earlier on, down to a 2-on-2 though, as the molly comes towards the bench position where Bruna is. Will it spread? She'll be forced away, but a flash timing is such that she escapes unseen. China just can't find those final bullets, leaving ferzy in the clutch with a minute on the clock. Nice wallbang, nobody there though. I think she's seen both of them now. Oh no, she's only seen one of them actually. Still clearing that bench position. Didn't have all the info, but she certainly has time trying to isolate these fights. As she wraps around the corner, Bruna gets deleted.
Oh, she's not
through on the reload,
oh my
and that's
God.
a big headshot. ferzy is an absolute animal in this game. The BM afterwards as well, rubbing salt into the wound and the vinegar and everything else. 12-6 for MIBR. ferzy is a monster.
Absolutely. She's been so good in clutches. It's just over and over again. I really enjoy watching her clutch. I mean, she was kind of like clueless at some point on the bench position because I think that they had the info that Bruna, like when she escaped from the Molotov, that she went towards the left side. So I was like kind of wondering where she was like still looking for bench, but maybe just a bit miscommunication. But look at Sammy and Keisha, they're just gonna meet. Sammy saw her and she keeps regressing, but I think he's just gonna win this duel. And ferzy is the one who takes down Sammy. Sammy actually takes out Keisha as well. Pretty bold there to just like keep pushing with a silencer instead of like falling back if you know that you're facing an AK. And now ferzy with a fast pace missed. No, the nade was actually not really missed. Kind of like took some damage. Just showing some presence here towards Apps, so they cannot feel quite safe on the B side. But it looks like a split from short and Apps. They're not smoking top Konov, so this is kind of a risky play. Juliana, she just spotted the players on catwalk, and now she can call for the B split here. And we have the rotation already coming from Hera. 2 players now on the B side. Oh, perfect angle from her. She gets 2 frags, and can she get a third? Smoking herself off on the right side, and now it's just Udina, the carry of the first half. But what can she do now?
38 seconds to find 3 more. Udina so close to putting Juliana in the red. So afraid of a multi-peak. That smoke will soon be gone. That'll make her life harder. Bruna pops out and pops Udina. We got a fight on our hands then.
Oh,
W7
yeah.
with some BM straight backs, growing with confidence maybe on their CT side. They still have an economy to stabilize. This will be a great round to do it, as they might be able to find themselves at half health. Buying some flashbangs, the odd deagle. Well, 1 deagle. Well, that will be odd. P250 for China as well. This should be a good round for W7 to build. Again, a T side. Yeah, sometimes it was a CT side that was the problem. Inferno, they got 6 rounds, but that T side was rough. They went missing back at a milk carton towards the end. But now they're on a CT side. Perhaps things can be better for them. You can see the pixel angle jump peak from Bruna. Keeping an eye on the push, and she is going to put a big HE in. Udina takes almost all of it, down to 19 HP. And here comes another one. Run for the hills, MIBR.
They just escaped the second nade. This would have been so painful. I think it would have caused so much damage. Maybe even finishing off the work on Udina. Uljana, I think she spotted already a player under, and Sammy, she gets a kill there. And now it's a 4v3, but Udina low on health and they don't have any util. It's gonna be a fast round, I think, pretty soon. 8th for W7M. And the score is getting closer and closer. This might actually get even interesting.
I hope it does. I want to see W7. I mean, I don't care if they. I don't care if they. I don't care if they win or if they don't win. But with all the rough rounds they've had, I want them to be able to like overcome that mentally and stage some kind of a comeback, because that's important for the growth of a team. Especially with like we've got 20-year-olds on both sides, like really young squads. ferzy with the damage she's been doing, another 20-year-old here doing great things from a very early age. But again, just for like personal growth, for team growth, to earn your stripes, you've got to come back in situations like this, just as MIBR had to do on Inferno. So I would love to see them mount some kind of a comeback here. Samys will have an AK in her hands, and maybe that will be the beacon of light that helps him do exactly that. Sending it straight down towards the ramp. Footsteps somewhat covered by the Molotov as we see China in the Palace.
ferzy again with the early aggression. She took a lot of util hit here. She's throwing some utility, trying to put like some pressure towards B, so they might think that it is baby B, but the focus here is towards mid, so they're rethinking again. And you already have ferzy leaving B apps completely alone. I think it looks like they're going for an A execute. And so far, you're still 2 players on B, only 2 players on the A side. Smoke's coming. I think this should be a top con smoke, but it's kind of like a huge gap there. Mari getting early info, and oh my god, this could be very interesting. Udina with a frag, but look at Samys, she's cleaning up. She
That's going to buy so much time for the rotation from the B players. Juliana has the angle, but not the right side peak, so Regiane delivers anyway. So we've got Samys trying to buy time. By the time they get there, if she's holding T-spawn, they have to plant on A, and Bruder's coming in from the back to make life worse. Hera's holding a short plant for later on if necessary. There is still time to rescue this bomb. Does Samys try and defend it? They put a molly down in front of it as well. This is so oppressive by W7M. It's great for them. They might still lose some plays, but they start to move forward. Samys disengages after one. Regiane between a rock and a hard place. And Samys will finish her off as well. That's the kind of confidence we want to see from her. And the BM continues, making sure her opponents are on the floor.
Yeah, always like with the reshooting, I think it's so funny. You can see there's kind of like a bit competition going on between the players. And this impact kills by Samys were so amazing. And she finished it off. Beautiful 4K here by her. And yeah, this was a close for a second. But Samys, she was there and she stepped up again. She has so much impact in the series. Not just like on Mirage, but also on Overpass before. Fast B drop. Bit delayed with the rest of the team. Bruna is here. Hera is here. It's gonna be tough. It's a massacre. Just running to the meat grinder. And I do not think that they can get a single shot, but actually it's Udina that managed to get a shot. Low HP on Hera as well. And that's it. It's 10-12. Double digits on W7M. Oh my god, I can't even speak. It's so late right now. Yes.
Well, great momentum for W7M. Udina pulls out the AWP, but it goes to ferzy. Is this based on spawn, I wonder? We will find out. Either way, W7M have momentum in their favor, closing the gap 2-2, and it is indeed based on spawn. ferzy, I think, going for the B pick in case somebody goes towards the van, and it looks like they might be with 3 players in B. Is it going to be a fast booster? It is going to be for Juliana, who gets the flick. Down goes ferzy. She was on the sofa, but wasn't fast enough on mouse 1.
Oh, this is devastating for MIBR, losing ferzy so early. ferzy's been so crucial for this clutch moment. And Juliana with the next shot. Reminds me a bit of Udina's impact she has had on the first half of this map. So now
CT Mirage just feels good.
Yeah, it's great. And it's kind of like the momentum has switched also on W7M's favor. I mean, they're still not leading yet, but they had such a great momentum in the previous rounds. And it's a tough round now for MIBR. Only 3 players left, 22 HP on Reggie and only 1 smoke. So not really full utility. Go for some execute. They're just going to try find their way into one of the sides, get an early entry or something, and hope
Mary's
for the best.
in an awkward spot. She's trying to hold down the window and connect her, and the position she does that from, she's exposed to Palace.
Oh yeah, oh look at that timing.
Oh, the timing could have been so good there. Playing somewhat blind. Juliana holding, I think, Palace from CT. So there's a lot open towards A, but
I have no idea.
Towards B. Bruna spotted all 3 of them, I believe, and she's got Hera to bait off of her after she delivers these kills. Look at the time on the clock. Hera surely plays for the bomb planter here. Delivers the kill immediately. China now is surrounded. Down she goes. Takes 1 with her, though. Makes it expensive for the CTs, but still they close the gap to just 1 with no bomb plant for MIBR. They'll have the money, but maybe they'll be lacking a few grenades here and there if they choose to go for a buy.
I honestly think they should go for a buy. I mean, yeah, they can go for a half buy or something. Okay, they are going for a takedown round, but they really need to start getting the advantage. They're losing their round advantage, and it's almost tight score now. So they want to invest into the next one, which is also fine. They're going for a B, for a fast B explode. Very fast-paced. Molotov thrown. Smoke a bit too late. So much damage made by the Molotov. And it's a meat grinder again. Oh my god. Hera and Bruna Killa, they're just cleaning up. But it's all Hera right now. And that's it. 12-12. Tight score. And what was the half again? 11-4?
God.
Memory. I have to check it. Wait, I can tell you in 1 second. It was 11-4 half. Oh my god. So they actually managed to only get 1 round. This is insane. An insane comeback by W7M. But getting one round, it's just so frustrating.
I feel like Udina certainly had the style points on the MIBR CT side of the AWP, but this feels worse almost in some ways. I think it was a bit depressing, like towards the end of the first half, W7M were just kind of almost walking off the side of a ship, just walking the plank to their doom. So I think the way they were losing some of those rounds towards the end just felt like they were just out of ideas. But this has just been so prompt, so fast. Juliana makes the way towards short. The parkour is here. No one's crossed just yet, though. Could be in for a nasty surprise because she'll land her flick. Looking for a second one. Escapes to 25 HP. No need to go back to that well. That rotation will be heard by ferzy in the pit. What do MIBR do with this information? 3 players on B. Looking like they're going to send somebody up towards the apartments. They could put Juliana in an aggressive position there. She could even hold a pixel angle. She's going to be posted up in exactly that, going even deeper. Missing the shot, though. That could be a warning, but that molly will buy some time. Bomb rotating towards A in the meantime. A smoke up in B apartments, but she's not respecting it, Juliana. She's gone straight past it, and that means they can put more defense on the A bomb site.
Oh, but Mari, she's in a good position here. They're not looking to attempt the A side yet. Still waiting for those players on ramp to be close. And Mari, she has a smoke as well, so even if they molly her out... Oh, Udina! The shot on Hera was so impactful, but instead of smoking herself in, Mari decides to peek. She had a smoke in her hands. She could have played time.
That second frag from Udina, how did she go from CT to that position? Really giving her team a chance, but that bomb still needs to find its way to the bomb plant. Samys has got the short plant covered. No, she doesn't. Stereo frags in for MIBR as Juliana finds herself as the last woman standing for W7. Cheeky peeks on CT. That second frag from Udina, though, is honestly unbelievable. That's one of the best frags I've seen today. And it's put MIBR in such a good position. W7 have money, but they don't have this round. MIBR backs to the wall, back in the lead.
Finally, they win another round. This is This is taking them so much time, like to just like get back into the game. They won one round. I think it was the third round in the second half, and then they have lost 4 in a row again. So this is very important that they managed to win this 13th. Just like to also, you know, be able to like breathe through a bit. To be like, okay, we can get back into it. We just like lost focus a bit. You know, everything is okay. They're just 3 rounds away from closing it to 16. But W7M, they're only 4 rounds away. It's like the score is so tight. It could go in both directions. And I think this is something also we have talked about before, that we cannot really predict who's gonna win, who's gonna be the winner on Mirage, because it's such a heavy, like puggy map kind of. And both teams are individually pretty good. Both seem on a very good level at the moment. So it can go both ways, and you can see it, like rounds are just won by individuals getting those multi-frags, getting those entries. And now look at Udina's pace. She's going for an early ramp pick. She misses the player jumping towards stairs and just getting mollied off. Falls back.
The problem with the round at MIBR 1 is that you can't expect Udina to get those 2 entries every round, especially that second one. That was so crazy. I think Juliana maybe started strafing before firing her shot there. Samys may have... Oh, no. Rajian didn't have the angle. Never mind. Smoke in the window once again. Minute 20 on the clock. Has a cheeky look. Now, MIBR have a pretty good spread across the map at the moment. The bomb's in mid. 1 towards A, 1 in B app. So where is that bomb headed? Could be a short play. We can see the smoke up here towards top connector. Juliana trying to avoid getting tagged too much. Samys has been waiting to arrive. Waiting for that molly as well. Does she cross or does she stay? This is going to slow things down for MIBR with 4 players remaining. They need to figure this out. We can start to see the rotation.
Absolutely.
They're going to have to walk as well because of Hera's position. If they run, Hera will hear them. Then there'll suddenly be 3 CTs towards B. This is going to kill time for them as they obscure their intentions as well. You can see Bruna on the site with no grenades. Normally you'd have a smoke to put down towards the van to allow your teammates to rotate in through the door. They don't have that. So if they go down on a B bomb site, the retake's going to be even more difficult.
Absolutely, and they have not made a single noise, so they have still no idea where they are. Now they know it's 15 seconds left only. If they manage to deny the bomb plant, they win the round. 10 seconds left. Bruna already got a frag on ferzy. And it's the last one. It's just China left, bomb down. They won't get anything left. They took a bit too much time. It's such a high risk to go on 14 seconds. Just like drop down B, especially if you know that there are at least 2 players B. It's just like almost 100% sure that someone will like just kill the bomb carrier, and then you pretty much lost the round. So yeah, they didn't want to make noise, but they also took a bit too much time, and now it's a tight score. W7M on the 13th. Oh my god, this is looking so close. I feel like we're gonna have another overtime, James.
Maybe we'll have 3 overtimes. Maybe we'll have 5. It's that close.
Oh yes, we love it.
Orcs on both sides. It's a good round for both squads. But again, MIBR, after losing that player in mid last round, they had trouble, but Udina finds the opening round. I feel like she feels the urgency. The way she's been running around recently on their T side, it's almost like she knows that she has to find a way in for her team. But Samys has got something to say about that. Trying to avoid getting traded. Regiane will start to spray. She's got to be careful. Support's coming in from that short position. Udina looking for an overextension. An early re-smoke from short, but as long as it's secured, that's the important thing. You see ferzy waiting for somebody to peek towards the van, maybe even towards the bench if she stands up. She's got herself into a nice spot. There are angles where you can find someone who's standing next to that position. It's very specific though. Gets nothing from it on this occasion. The bomb's still towards T ramp at the moment. There is time for a rotation. But with 2 plays towards A, that would suggest that A will be the play. Samys is moving into a more aggressive position. She's hungry for more frags.
They're both taking the aggression, and now it can play totally into their hands or not, but they're getting the double entry. Did this not just happen a few rounds before? Or am I having a deja vu?
We have got killers on this server. The smoke is up again. How does she get 2 kills from that? I don't understand. Crazy.
It's
Samys coming to life with the impact frags.
Yes. I think she has done the same thing a few rounds ago when they pushed ramp and she just got two kills there in front of ramp. This was like, I don't know, 5 rounds or something ago. It almost looked the same. And Samys, she's been so impactful in these situations. It's absolutely insane. 14th round, no bomb plant again for MIBR. Money looking not that good. I mean, yeah, they can now buy again. But if actually W7M wins the 15th, it's gonna look tough for MIBR. Look at that. Samys, she's been so amazing.
After Yadina's entry, MIBR went 1 for 3 on that T side. So I'm wondering on the T side for both squads about the mid to late round. They both seem to be having problems on the T side of Mirage. Not the easiest map to navigate. So many options again with the jump peaks. Mary playing with her life with the likes of Yadina, who is looking real sharp with that AWP. But again, she found some miracle frags on the A bomb site in order to let MIBR in. Trying to defend against match point again as we see another resurgence. This time it's W7 who have made the comeback.
They're going for a full A execute now. Smoked off stairs, smoked off jungle. But Mari has a good position. They don't even check her.
Uliana's counter flash made everybody freeze. They all got stuck. They were all blind. Perfect timing. There's only one frag for the CTs, but it's information. And look at the rotation. MIBR still stuck, still slowing down.
Oh, this is going to win the round. If Samys just waits a bit more, she's going to have the perfect timing. And they're not going to even be able to plant the bomb. Look at this setup. 2 on CT. Samys behind on ramp. Okay, good important kill here by China. Bruna already also taking space towards jungle, but look at Samys. I'm not aware of her. Oh my god.
She knows where one is in jungle as well. Samy's down to 1 HP. She can disconnect now. 29 seconds. Ferzy's in the clutch. Anything can happen. Ferzy, Samys, Bruna, all savages on the server. She switched to the gun too early.
Oh yeah.
Samy's threatening the push now. 1 HP for Samys. She could be killed by a flashbang. Just AK for Ferzy, though. She's done the hard task and done the easy one afterwards. Another 1 versus 2 for MIBR. Another one at a crucial time to tie the score.
Oh my god. It's again Ferzy with the clutch. She has been so amazing with those clutches in these 1v2 situations. And it almost like W7M, they had a perfect situation here. Look at that backstab. They even were considering quick, but it was too late. And still, Ferzy managed to win the round. This is actually insane. W7M, they had this round. They had it. They had all the information. They came from all the angles, and still they lose it in a 1v2 against Ferzy. Just like on Inferno, I think, when it was
an interesting scenario as well. There will be a Galil, and not the whole world in terms of grenades for MIBR. They'll have a somewhat weak buy, despite winning the round. Such are the shortcomings. Such is the fight for these teams. The war of attrition. Everybody's bleeding. MP9 and FAMAS come out for Uliana and Bruna.
Well, such a tough game.
The thing is, this round is probably worth 2. Maybe in the vacuum of this game, we're heading to overtime. Perhaps it's guaranteed, but what? Like if somebody wins by elimination here, whoever loses is going to have nothing left.
Yeah, this is hard. Super tough key round. It could win it all or lose it all. Yadina trying to contact out ramp. So far, they haven't done any execute yet, and they're trying to go back towards B. So you didn't just like trying to stay in alert here.
I think it might be a double pump. I think they might send in towards A again. I think they were feigning with the first set of grenades, but Ferzy and Regiana lining up more smoke grenades towards the site. No pop flash. Sammy going in dry and delivering as the smokes come in. They just telegraphed their intentions at the worst possible time. Smoke on the ramp. They could have to run through it. There's a swing into jungle, but no one's there for Keisha. And they are stuck. You need a plan B after this. Not even a plan B, a plan D. Never mind B and C. This is really rough for MIBR. Pushing through the smoke into the hands of Sammy. She blocks one more as well. Smoke is gone, but has she done her work? Maybe not. MIBR 3 versus 2 somehow. both coming in from short. MIBR have the information. Plant coming through. Is there an upgrade for Bruna? Can she reach that rifle on the floor? It's poking out into the open. They know where they're coming from. I can't believe, despite all of that, MIBR move onto the site with a personal advantage, but it is down to the 2-on-2 now. Hits for both W7M players. They have picked up the rifle as well, but where are these T's coming from? Playing nasty angles. ferzy says hello, but misses the kill. China on the site has to deliver. Will they find her? Hera going for the 180, not in time. Bruna is surrounded now in the sandwich, and she's not going to find either of the kills. I can't believe it. That was a disastrous situation for MIBR, and they still come out on top.
I can't believe it either. It looked like they had it, right? They had the advantage, and all of a sudden, MIBR, they had the woman advantage on the side, and then they get the bomb down. It looked so chaotic for a second, and they were just like stuck, exactly like you said. They had like all the info, they were stuck in ramp, and then they still come out and win the round. Absolutely incredible.
Must have been a jungle player. Sammy found 2 on the ramp, but everybody behind her died.
Yes.
So that ramp player, the jungle player, sorry, coming through con into jungle, no one there, back onto the site, clean everybody else up, and now Hera's got some work to do. The rifle, oh, it's happening. It is happening, isn't it?
It is overtime.
If there's one more kill here, that bomb is committed. Can Sammy find the angles? Sammy's on a deagle. Hera doing it all with the stolen AK though. 4-on-2. Nothing separates these teams. Keisha gets domed. And we head to overtime in the third map. I can't believe it.
Me neither. It's incredible. Another overtime. 3 maps, 2 overtimes. Oh my God, what is going on? I feel like as soon as they have it, they just like start losing their focus. And then they, I don't know, like also what, it was like way too fast paced. And oh my God, just absolutely mind blowing. Now we have a quick break here on the match, but continuing pretty soon in a few seconds. Wow, James, I don't even know what to say. What just happened in this round? I mean, I think W7M, they had like 1 MP and a few pistols, right? And they still win the round in the end. It's absolutely incredible.
I didn't want them to, if they are to lose this match, I didn't want them to lose the match on that play on A, because that would have been like just after Inferno as well. It's not that as well. Let it not be that. So here we are. We reach overtime. The CT side is advantageous. MIBR have been finding ways, though, on occasion. Enough to avoid another match point. W7M have had 2 chances to close this one out in normal time. Match point on Inferno. Match point on Mirage. Both missed. They're looking strong on their CT side. Both teams have got dangerous players, though. Samys has been key late rounds. Ferzy's been key in the clutch. Yadina's been insane on the AWP.
Insane. I cannot tell you in which direction this will go. Still almost a minute left. I mean, I've seen such great executes by both teams, but somehow it just like completely turns over and they just like mess up on a few certain points, and now they're going for the B execute. They have the info now. You have 2 players on the B side. Rotation coming in. Keisha with a pretty good position here. Oh, easy frag on Juliana. She was not aware of that. It should be B plant here for sure. Reggie with the follow-up kill on Bruna. Bomb is getting planted. It's a 5v3 retake situation, so I do not know if they're gonna go for this or maybe just like save their weapons.
How did that entry even happen? W7M lost their marbles on overtime to some degree on Inferno, and I do wonder if the same thing is happening here. MIBR threading the needle in the first round. An AK might be nice. The frag is meaningless as far as MIBR's econ goes, but every little helps. First round then for MIBR. The T side has been a struggle for both squads, but it's MIBR who lead in overtime.
Oh my God. I have no words left. This series has been incredible. I mean, I've casted a few matches, but this is, I think, the most intense and closest game I've ever casted here in this in the ESL Impact League. And honestly, I could imagine even seeing a second overtime. Everything is possible right now. Both teams are playing great. Both teams are having impact. Samys going for the aggression again, but this time towards mid. Are they expecting her though? Waiting for the flash.
There. Look at them scurrying away. She's found two, but she can't really pursue these frags. Opportunity has come and gone already. And we can see that there are enemies lurking below. Can't quite go for a sandwich though. Hera's covering her 6. Beautiful work. Such a difficult position to deal with. If there's a flash, they could both be lost. This is worrisome stuff for them, but no one is going to challenge from the top. And that flashbang will break the setup at the bottom. Hera no longer keeping an eye on lower. You can see the bomb. And 2 more players are over towards the A-bomb site now. But W7 are quite deep towards B.
Mari. She's been quite pretty quiet the recent rounds, and it's great to see that she's getting this early entry. Ferzy, oh, this is great timing. They have no idea where she is. She's gonna get critical on Samys, and now moving towards kitchen. Took so much space, so much information.
My God.
But Bruna with the aggression on B-apps. Oh, this
angle is monstrous. She hears Reggie as well, trying to go for a smoke grenade.
No.
And oh, she has such a good angle with the rifle. Couldn't pull out a grenade in that moment. Maybe she didn't realize she was there. Maybe she didn't have the sound. But somehow W7 still have 1 person more. They've dropped the bomb in the apartments and Keisha's on the site. 10 seconds. This round is not happening unless everybody has a power cut for W7. That's the only way she wins this one. Not on this occasion. 16 apiece then. Everybody gets a piece of cake at overtime.
Wow. Okay. 16 to 16. They are just not... No one wants to give up. They want this win so bad, and it shows everyone stepping up big. And yeah, it's been crazy. Both ops on W7M and MIBR. Juliana trying to get her a little gap, and it's a huge gap actually. I don't know. I'm not sure they heard that that she molotov the smoke. But she's moving backwards anyway. Yudina just holding the push, so they might be aware that there is a gap in smoke. Playing a very slow game now. Kind of like the pace has changed. Last rounds, they just don't want to make any mistake because W7M again a bit too fast in the last round, which led to another overtime. So now it seems like no team wants to rush things too much.
I don't know if they just failed to go into the window, but either way, they did make a step and Samys heard it. So now she thinks that there might be a window which is compromised for her squad. Clearing it out. Oh, Ferzy's looks away. Ferzy and Samys. That's a battle for the ages from what we've seen today, and Samys wins it on this occasion. Flashbang support as well. Mari trying to take control of the A-bomb site, but they're lurking. They're slinking in if they can. Keisha behind the smoke. Samy's waiting for her. Samys will take a position in connector and return like the final boss of a video game. But hold on a second. Yadina's in the clutch. 1 versus 3. Does she have an angle to check CT? Samy's jiggling. Looking for the flicks there. But we've maybe seen the best of them. It's been a long series. And there'll be a thin lead as we switch sides. Now, this is where Yadina can go absolutely crazy. Back on the CT side, the luxury of the CT angles. Let's not forget how lost sometimes we saw W7M look
towards mid,
in that mid position, trying to get towards the boxes. She's got 32 frags already, Yadina.
And don't forget,
sure she's not done yet.
Yeah, and you know, from the 32, she got 20 on the first half. So this is actually incredible. She actually made only 12 kills after that, and 20 was on the CT side. So I do expect a lot from Yudina now on their CT side. They're only 1 round behind. Super close score. She has a gap there. They are aware of it. Will not peek it. Please not without a flash. And Ferzy with the early aggression towards apps. She gets pushed off by the Molotov.
Juliana's gone to T-spawn for the resmoke. They're still fighting. A very deep Molotov to stop the T's from spreading towards top boxes. Love that. Mari will be down to 60 HP, and that's just killed a lot of time for W7. If you're setting up to do something, this has wasted a lot of time. China's got a very strong angle, but Samys is being careful for now. And once that smoke goes, surely China's going to have to fall back. She'll be exposed towards top mid. Samy's patience and lines will pay off. Pop flash from connector, interconnector from top mid as well. That is attention to detail. Again, the grenades. Don't forget about those. Both teams have been great with the grenades this series, the HG specifically. 50 seconds on the clock now. And there is an army of W7 players heading towards the ramp. Keisha's in that tough spot in the shadow position. But Yadina is here as well. And that's going to be a problem. Keisha pushing forward. Hera falling back.
Oh, she heard her.
She's found the information, but Yadina's activated in the meantime. Firing off on Juliana. Things still slow. Regian edging towards short as Sammy is still in connector. Keisha's dropped now. 24 seconds. Such a long round. Trying to drop by Sammy. He's looking for even more. Sammy and Yadina. Yadina wins this time. 34 frags for Yadina. Stopping everything. Killing time. And killing W7M as they go for a short plant. The Regian's in connector. She can't stop the plant. Bruna has to trade this one. She can't. Hera's in a clutch from the Palace position. Lost her angle on CT. She's got to find Regian before they get into a position on that bomb. 22 HP now. Still tickling, but she can't do it. MIBR moves to 18. What a round.
Absolutely insane. 17-17 tight score. I do feel it's going to be a second overtime, James. They are just too equal at the moment. They're tossing the ball around. It's insane. And I cannot tell you which team is playing better right now. They're both having great moments. Samy's absolute insane impact on W7M side. And MIBR, Yudina, 34-24. Incredible game by her.
This server is filled with superb players.
Yes. It is outstanding.
W7 needs to find a way to neutralize Yadina. They tried to do that in mid. They heard the molly in the window. They had to go back and smoke it again. MIBR threw the incendiary towards top mid, so they couldn't spread towards the boxes. The chess match these teams are playing, and that's before Sammy gets towards connector. Angles being held by China around the smoke. If Sammy edges forward, maybe 2 inches, she's probably dead. Smoke goes, but before it does, China has to fall back. The pop flash is there in connector, but no one's there anymore. Sammy starts to move in, and everybody's edging towards the A bomb site. We have the dance in Palace, the molly out of Palace, the CT pushing Palace, Hera falling back, avoiding the duel, the CT player coming out of Palace, the short player for the CTs lurking towards short as Sammy's still in connector, who somehow finds a frag onto China eventually. Yadina gets a kill onto Pit, and it just continues. It's crazy.
It is absolutely crazy. Oh my God. I do not know how they keep up with that. How can they even keep the focus and just like, oh my God, not lose their nerves. Just like watching it is already exhausting. But imagine being in that position, playing that game, that intense game. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties.
TeamSpeak issue.
TeamSpeak, yes.
Being resolved. But man, this has been a great game. We said, but I mean, you looked at the stats, and especially of their stats versus Furia before the series started. You said it was going to be close. You said they were evenly met, but
not like that.
The margins are so small. The margins are so small between these two squads. It is amazing to watch. This is a slobber knocker of a match. It really is.
Absolutely. I think it's the most exciting match I have seen in this group so far, because until yet it was always like kind of like one-sided, right? You have like Furia being very dominant, winning the 2-0s. Then Parabellum was like kind of on the opposite side, not keeping up with the rest. And now you have like the two teams that are kind of like in the middle, in between, and they're fighting each other, and it's an absolute insane match. What a fight.
Unbelievable match so far. Can't say enough about it. And again, just the young talent that we have is unbelievable. The young talent we have on this server. Yeah. We've seen individual performances. We've seen great team play. Again, we started talking about just the sheer utility usage, which it gave a clue as to how hard both these teams are working. But the individual plays we have seen as well, so many different names on both teams. It's unreal.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm wondering what time is it in their region right now? For us, it's 3 a.m. right now. 3:23.
Yes o'clock is the time. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I'm
sure
so
Lucy
tired.
would be proud.
I was laughed about everything. It's okay. It's 11 p.m. Approximately in Brazil. But I don't know. Are they from... MIBR is for sure from Brazil, so...
They have two Argentinians, but I don't know if they are in Argentina.
I haven't... Yeah, my knowledge on South America is too bad to actually know if they have different like time zones, but I do think they do because it is quite kind of like big, right? So yeah, but it's not as late as here, and I think they can still keep their focus for some time. Depends on how many overtimes we're playing, right?
Wow. After all this action, all this momentum, it's hard to tell. I mean, I guess you can never really know if this helps or hinders people. Maybe for some it's a help. Maybe for others it's a hinder, especially with the way this match has been going and all the focus required. Yeah. Maybe it breaks the focus for some. Maybe for others, it allows a reset, allows them to process all these rounds. Bearing in mind, all these rounds, one player has been going up against another, thinking about the habits of each other, what they can exploit, what they can do differently, how they can bait each other.
Yeah, it is tough. So I think if I would be in their shoes, I would just want to get it over with as soon as possible, because having a long break in between after such a like close, intense series, I think you kind of just like start shutting down, you know? But everyone is differently. Everyone is different. Looks like we're coming back. Oh yeah. No technical difficulties with TeamSpeak anymore. 17-17. The second overtime here, by the way. We had another overtime in the previous map. First overtime here on this third map. Maybe we are heading for a second overtime. Fast pace towards mid. No damage done by China. Catwalk already in possession. Sammy sneaking into ladder. I don't know if she heard that boost. Oh, she's gonna see the foot. She saw it. Did she see it? Could see a bit.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, you could see Ferz's foot, but now she's.
Oh, surely.
No,
was that 4x3?
She's moving her mouth. She saw it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
Must have come up on the radar at the very least.
Yes.
The South America special, straight into ladder room, like you've got somewhere to be. But Yadina, the dry peaks on Yadina. Where is the flashbang?
Always like
get on the platform before T ramp. Jump, throw a flash for the peak. Don't give Yadina these frags. Make it life way harder for yourselves. Yeah, she's not. Yadina has been an absolute savage, but eventually she will be claimed. But Keisha's position, will it be checked by anyone? The trigger. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, she's been spotted, and that trade will be good enough. But now China's in CT. But Mari was taking heads off left, right, and center. 22 frags for her. And again, it's match point for W7.
Oh my god. I'm getting a déjà vu again. Match point for them. And now they cannot choke this. Otherwise, it's going to be a second overtime. And the frustration will be so big.
Third time's the charm, eh? That's what they say. 3 match points for W7. They get their first every time. But Yadina is given 3 frags.
Again, no flash.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, it looks like a double overtime, James.
Line dancing top mid is not good for your health. And yeah, every time it's just a complete collapse. I think we've just lost all our faith in this round being clutch, but it's down to them to turn things around if they've got the mental fortitude. If Bruna continues forward here, she is going to get smoked. That much is clear. 21 HP. Just in the dreams now. The Hera is here for revenge. Regian scrambling for position, getting a kill for it as well. 4 versus 2. Surely we're going to more overtimes and more overtimes and more overtimes because there's nothing between these two teams.
There's just no gap, no skill gap. They're both too good. Oh, that kill was actually beautiful. But still so tough. Oh, no way Hera gets this. Okay,
Things
now there's a chance, James.
There really is. They've got low health, but...
Oh, she cannot cross. Yudina has a scope on her.
Oh, the molly. They've got 28 seconds. They still have a bit of time here. Oh, I don't know how they're surviving this. Uliana now has to plant the bomb. She can't get to an angle without facing one of these riflers. A noble effort, but again, they have capitulated. The third time isn't the charm. The third time's the third disaster for W7M.
And we have the next overtime. Absolutely insane. This match is going to go into the history books of South American ESL Impact matches. And oh my God, I can't tell you who's going to win this, James. I just want one team to win. I just want them to finish this because it's like so crazy.
3 match points. W7M must win this game.
Wow,
that must be their perspective, and that's a great way. Normally, Sammy charges into short. This time, charges into connector. Either way, she's got free space. But either way, Yadina's got free shots. She cannot be shut down on the CT side. Heading towards 40 frags. Sammy only 3 behind her. Has Sammy done enough? A stalemate once again. You can smoke CT from... Oh, never mind. They don't have smokes. W7. They've dumped all their grenades almost. 2 flashes in a HE. Very difficult situation then for W7. MIBR have allowed ferzy to push B, so they are getting more and more information as this clock continues to tick. We may end up with 3 players towards the A-bomb site. Keep an eye on Regian on the radar. W7M don't know how much time they don't have. In these overtimes, I feel like they've often lost the first round and they might be in danger of doing that now as they look to clear jungle. Regian's here from short, bombs on the floor now. Yadina still has an angle. Juliana is gone. And then there were 2. And then there was 1. 10 HP for Murray. Everything freezes, but not MIBR.
Popping off the last rounds. She was a bit quiet at the beginning of the second half. Now she's popping off pretty good. But I don't think it's going to be enough now to win this 1v4. It's 19 for MIBR. Yadina is just too good with her up on the city side. But honestly, they're also feeding her kind of like a bit. It's also that something you mentioned before. They are not flashing. Like she's almost never flashed. They're just like walking into her scope, dry peeking her. And it's giving Yadina so many opportunities to get those multi-frags. So yeah, they have to be a bit more aware of Yadina's up because she's not missing her shots. And they need to flash her out if they want to have a chance against her. Push into ladder for Regian. Good position here. I think first time they have used this in the CT half. If I'm not mistaken. Playing a slow default game right now.
Oh my god. That was a barrage of grenades. I feel like that was 50 flashbangs on the radar.
Absolutely. Look at the
into
rotation.
The bomb site. Yeah, I don't know how much Keisha can see here. They're going up mid with the bomb as well. There are 3 players there. Regian in that short position. Yadina is ready to deliver on Bruna. Hera's going to be late behind, and Regian pulls some work in the ladder as well. But Yadina is here with the AWP once more. Back of the site, buying some time, making some space. Yadina is the problem time and again. 40 kills for Yadina as Juliana tries to pass the window position. He's way further away. Should be good for the frag. Indeed, she is. They've got 1 minute to find more kills. Turning it around, W7. They sometimes get close. They don't always convert it, though. Starting to plant now, but Hera's got the cover. Keisha's in mid. Bomb's not planted just yet. Now it is. Unbelievable.
It was another 2v2, and now it's a 1v2. We have seen this so often. This has been going on since Inferno, James.
Oh, God. Juliana's repositioning, and Keisha has seen her. They're trying to crossfire with each other. But Keisha's just looking for the other frag. Where is Hera? What angle do you hold when Juliana's rotating like that? Hera hiding. Keisha's giving the sound cues away.
Oh, my God.
QQ, and she can't shoot. 19 apiece.
Pulling the knife kind of like lost her the round. She maybe could have like hit a fast headshot there. But
yeah, there was a chance if you could fire your gun, but you do that and you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. With a knife in the hand, for sure not. And now it's a 19-19, James. I feel like we're going for a third overtime. It's just like
you need to stop talking about overtimes.
Okay, as soon as one team wins a round and the next one catches up, it's just like they can't let it go. It is so intense and so equally balanced.
All right, so they're offering a similar thing to what they did last time in terms of the grenade, but this time they are full sending it. Trying to try and put the lurk smoke out. That might be a bit far forward though, but who's sending it through that smoke? We're about to find out. Someone's behind China. She's made her way through the smoke. Samys is dropped. She's a big fragger for the squad, but who isn't on either of these sides? China in the smoke, in the middle of the site. No one has any idea. Off the plant now, China's causing havoc, and her teammates are playing off of it. China! So good on overpass, and a big highlight towards the end of that CT half as well.
Oh, wow. 20-19. Okay, what you want to bet? That W7M is going to win the next one? I got a feeling.
I have nothing to say.
You don't want to jinx.
Well, I have plenty to say. It's my job to talk, but not in terms of overtimes.
Okay.
My voice box is going to explode if this continues.
Oh, my voice is on its limits as well. It starts to get a bit heavier. Can a voice become heavier? I don't know. It just feels like it, you know? Like when I speak. But I think it's just the tiredness. And now we're starting... going towards... No, it's actually a default play here right now.
The pressure's on the CT sides to perform. That's where the rounds have been won. In normal time, in overtime. MIBR, though, I feel like they were... I'm still thinking about normal time. The end of the T side for W7. I think I'm a bit scarred from that. That was a while ago. I'm sure they'll do better this time around.
Look at the timing, James. Who is gonna look first? If they walk out at the first right moment. Oh, Hera is here already. Never mind. She has all the info. Keisha could manage to get the trade, but yeah, but it's like Keisha is also on half HP. Yudina trying.
Oh, we've got a flash towards B, and no one's B for the CTs. That's just causing over rotation. Samys, that was a free kill for her, but that's information that it's not going to be B after all. That stops Juliana from falling away from the A bomb site as she was. She gets back into position in time to drop China. Samys found enough information despite not getting that frag. Two CTs rotating in through con as Yadina is essentially in the clutch of her teammates now, trying to post up, trying to find the right angle. They've got to get that bomb planted quickly though. Flashes towards CT, and that's going to allow Yadina to find her angle. There are flashes for the CTs as well though. If they peek drive, surely they are doomed. On this occasion, Juliana delivers. Keisha now, 20 seconds, 1 versus 4. Gonna commit to the bomb plant on default. The peak is coming though, can't pull the gun out in time. And W7 will tie the score again.
What did I say? It's gonna be again a tight score. Oh my god. There's 2 more rounds from each team, and we have another overtime, James.
Look at the BM from Mari. She sprays an MIBR spray on the carcasses, on the corpses, the spray afterwards as well. She's confident, she's angry, and she is mean. But it's her and her team who have missed 3 match points. That is still the story of the day, and it's up to them to convert. I feel like if you make it to match point 3 times versus MIBR, you have to win this match. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, I don't know, James. I feel like no rule applies here. Switching back to the cameras. I hope there is no technical issue again.
There is a technical issue again.
Oh, there is. Technical pause. All right.
Well,
let's hope it's not taking too long, because we do want to see how this is being played out. Is it again TeamSpeak?
Is that the Lego? That's the Lego bonsai tree. I know that tree. That's the Lego bonsai tree. I had that tree because I was gifted a cactus and I accidentally drowned it because I'm an idiot. So I'm like, well, if I got a Lego tree, I can't drown it. So I did get a Lego tree, and then I got a knitted cactus. And then I got another cactus, which has been alive for about 2 years.
Wow,
I went to a place in London with Freya called Battersea Flower Station. And I got myself a cactus, and it lives. It lives!
That's actually impressive. I used to have this mini cactus. I don't know if you know them. They're like super small. And
mine's tiny, yeah. Mine's
they
probably
died.
The same.
Yeah,
you look like a cactus killer, to be honest.
I do, though. Yeah, but I didn't try it again. I was like, okay, I'm sorry I killed you. I'm not going to buy another cactus. Looking like the timeout, the technical issue is taking a bit longer. You think Bruna already taking a short break, going AFK? Let's see if we have any other information for the stream out there. Nothing yet.
I think my team, I don't know if it's TeamSpeak again. My TeamSpeak died maybe one time. There's a player from the female scene who used to be on a bunch of teams back in the days on the queue, still playing, still around. I have a TeamSpeak. She's a very good friend, and her other side. What is it called when someone's got like a partner? Other half. My TeamSpeak's named after Sonic Q's dog. Okay, this might be a few minutes, so we're gonna head to a break. When we're back, more overtime. See you later.
Sometimes I play it safe, and you can see it. It's easy for me to show, but sometimes I'm really brave, and that just means that I'll try again tomorrow. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. Gotta change perspective if I really want to see that sunrise over the water. I swam over and under, get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. Among the waves, let them take me as far as they want to go. And it's time for me to say, they won't break me, I'm braver than I know. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. Gotta change perspective if I really want to see it. Sunrise over the water, I swam over and under. Get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. Oh, such a time as this. Creating mountains where the valleys used to be. And all the things I thought I knew were changing like the seas. Yeah.
overcome it all, and I'm still here. Oh, I gotta change perspectives if I really wanna see sunrise over the water. I swam over and under. Get lost in all the wonder. Never call it quits, no. When life hit me harder, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. Oh, such a time as this.
I think we are ready to roll once again. Some power issues which have been resolved, and all the power will be on the server in the hands of these players and teams now as we continue 2020. Multiple overtimes throughout the series, both teams butting heads, but eventually one is going to have to let the other pass. Who is it going to be? We've had 3 match points for W7M, and they could find themselves with a 4th one if they win this round.
James, you know, it's not far away that we get a 3rd overtime. I don't want to jinx it, but I could see that coming. China trying to get some info on ramp, but they have the early ramp aggression here again. This time, Sammy is not pushing out like she has done it in the previous rounds. But they do have a lot of information here now. And Sammy, oh, actually, she's going for the information push. Yeah, I mean, you can see that they're kind of like a bit impatient now as well. I feel like all the players wanted to be over with as well.
Uh-oh, the bomb.
The timing.
Ooh, geez.
Oh, wow. This was so
They'll
close.
hear this, though. They'll hear this. The problem is their rotation is so long, and they've got 2 of their 5 players shift walking in T-spawn in different directions. That just kills a lot of time. You can see Juliana is trying to buy time for her squad. How did that not connect?
I don't know. She was
Jungle being
again?
compromised. Oh, no. She's got the info, though. She's seen the bomb, and they've got really interesting positions. She could go passive in CT. Again, like, Palace is a question mark here. Trying to avoid the flashbangs, and they'll get there this time. Looking for a 2nd kill. Somehow still alive. She's got help around the corner, but it might not help her. Does Keisha push his position? Bruno with a grenade for a second. Still alive with 13 HP. Bruno has to trade this frag. She has to. And she won't. Keisha finds both of them. Sammy's coming through now in a 3-on-3. As Mari comes in from the ramp. The bomb's planted. The molly's on the way. But CT's with the T's.
Oh my God.
These rounds are crazy. But guess who's got their 4th match point? It's W7M.
It is incredible. It's going to be so close. And I'm so scared of the next round, James.
These rounds are absolutely wild. Everybody's just fighting so hard.
And also, again, the risk that Sammy's taking with the aggression, pushing over again behind. And they've given her the space so many times. So I'm wondering if MIBR is just going to camp it out a bit and just wait for some pushes, for some aggression. So that this might not happen again. Looks like a bit more slower paced round. Heading towards Palace this time. 3 players there already. You have Mari just jump spotting on Ticket. Uliana already rotating towards A. Now we have 2 players on CT. Uliana focusing on Palace. You have Samys here. Oh, what a strong trio. It's gonna be tough, honestly, to get past them. If they plan to go for the A side.
That's a little too deep, maybe.
A bit too deep, yeah, but oh no, they do not respect the smoke. I was just about to say
no,
they do
there's
respect
a giant
the smoke.
gap in there.
Yeah.
They've got angles with the AK, but Sammy has moved a bit more defensive. But does she understand the situation, because this could lead to more overtime, surprisingly, if they can make a play off of this. We've got a big swing from ferzy, and oh
no,
boy, Keisha's got the angle. Sammy's got no idea. ferzy somehow manages to escape, and Heron's here to take Keisha's position away. I can't believe it. It's a 3-on-2. The bomb's not planted just yet. Desperately going for the plant while the smoke is up. You can see ferzy's a bit concerned about this one. She's had so many clutches. This time it's a 1 versus 3. ferzy to try and stay in this one. The 4th match point for W7.
Oh my
but
God.
Bruno will trade. This time it's too much. And they've finally done it. The 4th match point will be enough for them to take it over the line.
Absolutely incredible, James. Look at the emotions they're having. They're so relieved. Obviously, they're happy, but I think they're even more relieved. This was such a tough match.